Zaz, tell me what happened last time.
So, what happened last time? As Ashley and Christina went back to her hotel room, ostensibly to try to find Roger. Well, they did find. Unfortunately, Roger seems to be traveling through the only places but dimensions, which means, for all intents and purposes, he does seem to be out of our reach. Before they could move on to other things, though, Colton appeared and did a request for Christina to paint a picture of where a certain where Wynn will be in about an hour from now. And while she went to go do that, she had a very one of the most conversations of all time, I think, with Ashley. Basically, going on about why does Wynn deserve to die? Very confusingly worded argument. Didn't really go anywhere. Eventually, Christina made the painting and found that yes, in fact, Wynn was a picture of Wynn at like the house, and just doing little weird things to these werewolves. And after that, Colton basically left to go handle that. After that, Christina spoke with Ashley about setting up trying to get like a meeting with the leader of the Crimson. I believe it's the Thunder Rolls or the Crimson Jacks. One of them, Crimson Jacks, right? That's the one that Kira leads.
Yep.
Yes, and that would take a bit. And after they broke up, off from that, Christina did get in contact with. Rebecca called her, basically said that can fucking ask questions about Colton, and after that, extended a request that Rebecca would like to just meet with Abaddon directly. Yeah, Christina went, delivered that, had a wonderful conversation with Abaddon. That also did lead to Christine Abaddon basically saying that if she actually wants to settle down in Columbus, that's fine. But Abaddon was sort of thinking about essentially Christina being on the move, the same way Claudia is, the same way Jay is, the same way John is. And yeah, she more or less agreed with that. As turns out, when Rebecca was brought in, she had a wonderful talk, and Abaddon did mess with her mind a bit, make her care about Tiffany, the Thunder Rolls leader, maybe a bit more than she did before. Just a little funny wrench in whatever Rebecca is planning for the city. Meanwhile, Ashley tried to go find her old werewolf buddy, some homeless man named Kramer, local homeless man. Didn't find him because he had left along with most of the Supernaturals in Mount Vernon. But she did run into Amy, the Helsing Hunter, again, and they had the second most conversation of all time. Which ultimately resulted in Amy pretty much giving her giving an offer of help, because around this time she'd also got in contact with Mr. E, and basically got given where there would be a meeting place for a bunch of werewolves packs, and essentially the implication there is just find a way to kill some of these assholes. After that, I believe Christina had a wonderful conversation with Claudia. Got to see the super secret sneak peek of the next 4 games in the Shadows of Myth. We will be going to Brazil one day. And yeah, after that, Ashley, uh, put some pressure on her whale of contact to get that meeting now with Kira. And they Ashley and Christina went to go meet with her. Talked in circles a bit. Christina was arguing in favor of just doing the preemptive strike. Ashley seemingly was against it. Then everyone's favorite Italian showed up, Raphael, who basically was poking holes in Ashley. Poking holes in the martyr complex, the seeming death drive she has, the fact that she alienates between wanting to just sacrifice herself for seemingly meaningless cause to arguing that there's no reason to do anything because no one's innocent. Very ultimately strained argument that ended with Ashley deciding to not go with the ambush plan at all, and in fact destroying the number, the phone that had the location of the meeting on it. To which after that, Christina left with Raphael, as Raphael, gave her a bit of wasn't really advice, but was some assurance on the fact that Christina was kind of a breakdown because now it seems like increasingly all of her friends from college, with the exception of Hopper and maybe Ellie, wherever she is, have either completely aligned themselves with just a life of violence and nothing else, or just became the worst version of themselves they could have been. Ultimately, after talking with her a bit, she painted a picture that was supposed to just be of the meeting place, but was instead a picture of Raphael absolutely railing Kira, the leader of the damn, he left. Just absolutely railing the leader of the Crimson Jacks. Deciding to go talk with her. Maybe we can just get information from her. She did call Mr. E, who basically said, you have to agree to help me kill Darius if you want this information, to which Christina said, well, I'm going to have other source information. I'll get back to you on that. And they spoke with Kira again, got her to agree to cut Ashley out and keep her distracted, gave her assurances about the safety of her daughter, got the location from her, and as they were leaving, Raphael did ask to if Christina could paint, using her special gifts, paint Tiffany's father. And, well, she did, in fact, paint a picture that was very cartoonish, in a very cartoonish style of, it was Raphael. And that's where we ended.
Yeah. So I'm gonna... Who asked you to paint the last painting?
Raphael.
Yeah, okay, he was, okay. So yeah. And yeah, we'll cut back to that scene as he kind of sort of leans back and it's like, this is impossible.
Yeah, congratulations. You're the father.
How is this even...
Well, okay, so there's a whole process where you have
Okay,
sex with
genius.
somebody.
Okay, genius. Okay, I'm obviously not an average guy.
Are you wondering how she is a werewolf? Is that like genetic?
No, I'm wondering how did she get pregnant? I can't
Do
have
you
children.
Oh.
Well, Unless you're
Weird.
bullshitting me right now, which I pray to God you're not, because this is not funny.
No, I'm not.
As says, well,
Is this is this like just like a weird thing for you, or is this something that's like actually also concerning about Tiffany?
well, I think this is bad no matter how you look at it. But
No,
like
it's bad. I'm just
the problem is I it's impossible for me to have children normally. I say magically. And yeah, it's kind of fucked, you know? Because I don't think do you think Kira knows?
I I don't know. I'd imagine she'd keep it a secret even if she did.
Do you know where she is? Like the girl?
Tiffany, yeah, she's in the Inferno Club. Last time I
Oh,
checked,
fuck my life.
recovering.
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck my actual life.
yeah. I'm gonna do. Listen. I'm gonna make sure this painting doesn't get seen by anyone else because, yeah,
He just sort of like says, yeah, I'm sorry about this. As he like snaps his finger and there's like a small flame that like engulfs the canvas.
oh yeah. She just shrugs. I was gonna burn it because
You know what? No, Christina, your phone gets a text message.
yeah, she'll check.
My question to you now is, would you have Eniko's number? I think you have Eniko's number.
And it goes, yeah, the Oracle who went
Yeah.
to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I called her once before.
Yeah, it's a message from Eniko that says, tell him that he has to mend burnt bridges. He wants to have a chance with his daughter.
Yeah, she'll just respond. Okay. As Christina is gonna look up and is just will say, I'll be honest with you. I just got a message from another Oracle I know, Eniko. Think if you want to have any sort of relationship with your daughter, mending burnt bridges is going to be pretty important to that.
Wait, Eniko. Wasn't there like... Why does that name sound familiar?
Yeah, she was an Oracle who set up here. I think she left because a bunch of Fae and Sworn wanted to kill her.
Oh, the fucking bitch. As like, there's like almost, it seems like to have like a realization right now. Oh, that
You
bitch.
have a history with her?
Well, I have a history with many people, but it's not my first time in Columbus passing by. I it can't be the same one.
This Christina will just not the same one. What? Don't mind me asking, what's what's going on between you and Inigo last time you were here or before?
I was here a long time ago. Um, and God, I well, I was going around and I heard about this well, I mean, actually, in a minute, let me double check. I think it's only been like a couple of months. What the fuck am I even on about? Uh, um, yeah, a couple of months ago when, well, things went down around here. Were a bunch of werewolves not very friendly with a certain witch, they called her. So I went and chatted to the witch. Now wanted to offer her some help against the wolves. She declined. And then she made some rather weird comments that I didn't take seriously at the time, because why the fuck would I? Well, technically I was the one making the comments. She just kind of replied weirdly.
You remember what she said?
Yeah, I was, doing my routine, the usual, complimenting her, and I may have said that if she ever wants to have a kid, she can knows where to find me. And she did say 2 kids in the same city, and I was confused at the time. Oh god.
Yeah. It's the thing about oracles, they don't just see into the future, they see into the past as well.
Oh, okay. I'll figure out the Inferno Club. They hate my guts, as you probably notice. I may have groped Abaddon's mom.
All right.
Yes.
Now listen, I'm sure mending the bridges isn't literally impossible. If Eniko thinks you can do it, you're kind of on your own for that one. I don't think I can with that.
I'm gonna head over to New York and try and find her and see if she has any more brilliant insights.
Yeah.
I think you can handle it here with Amy and some of the others.
Nah, Casino give a nod as she'll say, yeah, I feel like the kind of just feels like cleanup now.
Yeah. I'm gonna trust you'll be able to see who's the least biggest asshole to leave in charge. Plus, I'll be back in a couple of years to clean up again. So. Call me the garbage disposal man.
Yeah, guess we'll keep in touch.
I guess I'll see you around and... listen. Surely... What kind of fucking thing will I have to do to... I don't suppose you know any of, like, Abaddon's, like, redeeming qualities, since you've, like, spent time with her and other people?
I mean, if you intervene to save a person in her inner circle from certain death, she'd probably be able. She probably wouldn't immediately kill you. The problem is, it seems like everyone in her inner circle are ridiculously powerful people. So, I'm not sure how likely that's going to be.
Yeah. Listen, I'll figure something out, I guess.
She'll say, listen, find something to get your foot in the door, and I'll see what I can do from my end after that.
It'll have to be something really fucking big. See, maybe New York's like burning, and I'll be able to extinguish the fire. Last minute savior.
Have to be something pretty big or something pretty stupid. I stare at the camera.
Yeah, maybe I'll save like a kitten from a burning tree. Starts heading out the door. Keep in touch.
Can do. Listen, Abaddon seems to have it's a small soft spot, but it is one for, I think, the actual weak and defenseless. You know, kitten, kid, something along those lines. I stare at the camera.
He kind of like stops a bit, like turns to you and says, that's a joke, right?"
No, no. Don't get me wrong. She can be terrifyingly cruel to most people, but I think the actual weak and defenseless, that generally doesn't seem to be her kind of game.
An interesting quality for a demon lord.
Yeah, it is. Finding out. I guess you'd call it curious things about her every time I talk to her.
Because the hotter they are, the crazier they can get. Don't tell her I said that. I'm gonna like walk out the
I
door.
was going to say, I'm pleading the fifth. I have no response to that.
Take his leave. Like what could happen in New York that will like prompt even Amazon to bury the hatchet? Must be something insane.
I stare at the camera.
Like I don't know, like child soul slavery. Only something on that level. Move.
Would be stupid enough. Would be careless enough. Cruel enough, even.
For no apparent benefit. I like my slaves young. Why? I don't know, for the aesthetic. Oh god. So yeah, all this is going on. We'll rewind the clock a bit. As Phoebe, you awake from this very pleasant stupor. As a sort of wind kind of is shaking you. Well, not actually. Actually, that's true because you have never seen her actual face. Oh,
Yes.
as yeah, this lady. She's waking you up. Says my dear, I think we need to move now.
Who the hell are you?
As you hear like this roar from downstairs. I can answer your questions later, but we need to go save your brother now.
Okay, yeah. What do I need to do?
Well, I presume you're a wolf. You can fight. I have a bit of magic on my side. 3 versus 1. If not, we just distract the maniac and I'll create a portal for us to leave.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
As you rush downstairs, as you see like the entire like living room is completely trashed, as you recognize your brother is fighting with, well, the glowing man who introduced himself, who last you checked was, well, interrogated Rebecca, did the whole thing. He is now surrounded by these like flaming chains. As look, your brother is not in good health, that's for sure. Second, I
Yeah,
need to
she-
change his personality on the Kanka to make him more smarmy.
Lamau, well,
I had him as stubborn, loyal, protective, and introverted. That's changing. Let's see. Arrogant. And
stupid.
that's not a personality trait. Um, I guess a smart ass. And stubborn. So yeah, as yeah, you can see he's like heavily injured as the ghostly attacker swings the chain again. What are you gonna do?
she's immediately gonna transform and jump in to fight.
Yeah, you can give me. Well, you suffer one harm transformation, and you can give me a turn to violence. Ah, there we go. As you like, sort of tackle the attacker, as you are a powerful force of nature, but as you like hit him, he almost like you like push him back a bit, but he does keep his ground. It seems that he is also quite powerful in his own right. Um, what options do you? I'll recommend creating an opportunity for an ally is the best one because at that point you both could escape. Ruins
Yeah,
portal.
so yeah, probably the best option is.
He's gonna inflict harm on you, and you're gonna take 3 harm.
Already a critical. So you want me to take a scar?
Yes. Might wanna take crushed.
Yeah.
As yeah, the chain whips and well you are a werewolf, like you are quite durable, but the chain it sort of melts through your skin severely as you feel the burning sensation as it rushes through you before your brother sort of like pulls you back, and the woman shouts for both of you to follow her through the closet door as you both sort of fall backwards into it as the door shuts and disappears. And you find yourself in this sort of nice green looking meadow as the air is would almost be pleasant if not for the flesh that's sort of slowly melting as your brother just also collapses as he like shifts back into human form, and the woman quickly rushes to you as she puts her hands on you and starts healing you back up as you can heal uh 3 harm. Oh, that was very. Are you okay?
Uh, yes, but who are you? I mean, why did they attack us?
I don't know exactly, but he was quite violent. Well, he wouldn't. He came in swinging. Your brother tried to stop him.
So he's after us for some reason?
Well, I think I know the reason. Well, I'll be honest, Phoebe, you do notice the distinct lack of Briar around. Was there
So,
last time?
where's the other woman, Briar?
She was his target. She's dead.
She's dead.
She nods. Our monarch sent me to try and assist, but I got too late. But that at least I could save you too.
God. That's bad.
Listen, you can rest here for now. As she's gonna sort of wave her hands, and the meadow is gonna start like shifting around as you see like the ground sort of lifting slightly up, and you feel like the soft bed forming underneath you. As she's gonna go to your brother and start healing some of his wounds as well. My name is Quinn. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you for getting us out of there.
It's the least I can do. You'll need to cover for a bit. Get your strength back.
Yeah, definitely could use some more sleep.
Well, you're in a safe place. Relax and you let me know if you need anything.
I will.
As she's gonna sort of see, she's gonna go to like a nearby, like a small mound that forms, and you realize she picks some things off the ground and like starts setting up. As she has like this painting kit. As she's gonna begin painting.
Phoebe would sit next to her and watch her painting.
You see, she is painting sort of beautiful natural landscape, and she is quite good at it. As you'll sit there in silence and rest for a while. As eventually your brother would wake up. He's like, Phoebe?
Thank God you're not dead.
Ah, well, you know me. Takes a bit more than that to kill me.
I mean, next time I'm going to kill you.
Like to see that. Is this like heaven?
I mean, you're not dead. It's not heaven.
Oh, but I do see an angel. I see like there's that wind painting a bit further away.
He's gonna elbow him.
What?
She saved us.
Ah, so I even have a reason to thank her.
Doesn't mean you need to flirt with her.
Well, no. But like me, like look at that ass though.
Oh God. Well, you can thank her, of course. But tone down the flirting a bit. Please, for me.
He'll sort of work and be like, if you asked me really, really nicely, maybe. But if she flirts with me first, then all bets are off.
Please. Please just try. Please. She's gonna put on the puppy eyes.
Fortunately, as we've established, those do not work on this guy. It's like, do I look like Dad?
It was worth a try.
Not even Dad falls for them anymore. Only Elijah.
Damn. Guess I need something new.
Yeah, actual arguments.
Okay. I mean, you do you. If you think it's a good thing to flirt with her,
Can't flirt with women now? Why? Are you jealous?
no.
Then what's the problem?
No, nah. Do what you want to do. I just thought she saved us and all, and maybe we shouldn't just start flirting ahead and know what I know. Whatever else stays.
Very confused. Yeah, she's eventually gonna turn around as she sees both of you wake up and makes her way towards you with a smile and says, "Ah, glad you see a boat line." She's gonna sort of sit next to your brother, sort of look him over a bit. Things are coming along nicely. Oliver will say, "Well, if I need to take off my shirt, like I can do that. You know, maybe inspect it a bit closer." Yeah, she'll sort of kind of smile and giggle and that a bit. It's quite all right. So, both of you are right now in the Court of Spring. This is my small domain. I'm not exactly sure what's going on the outside, but I think it's going quite well. Not sure if you're aware, but it seems that your city has become a hotbed of, well, problems.
I mean, there always are problems, but yeah, lately they're more than you want them to be.
Not sure there's anything I can help you out with, but I am more than willing to. Just need to ask.
And if you can help us fight a war, be my guest.
I'm not that capable, but I can always provide you shelter from one.
I mean, we still need to help our pack.
Nonsense.
Otherwise,
I can open a portal for you back. How your pack is handling things. I tried to slow down time here as much as possible. The dilation is not that much.
she's gonna look at Oliver. How's he looking?
Yeah, Himi, about as good as you.
When you're healed up, at least a bit. Doesn't hurt to look how they're doing.
Sorry, what did you say?
It doesn't hurt to take a look at how they're doing.
Yeah. As Oliver gets up and says, "Yeah, I think Dad will still be pissed off at you mostly."
Of course.
Because, well, you kind of got your ass kicked.
I know. Don't need to rub it into my face again.
But it's so funny to do it, though. As
Yeah.
Win is just gonna sort of, kind of like, give him a smack on the back. Says, "I think you need to be rude to your sister now. She did save you. I'll remind you." He'll sort of like grumble a bit.
No, you're right. I saved you. I mean, I got you out of there. Didn't even thank me.
She's again sort of like grimacing as Win is gonna like put her hand on his shoulder and say, "I think you should at least thank her." Oliver will nod and say, "Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Thank you for saving my ass and getting us out of there."
He was just gonna smile. So I guess it's time.
As she's gonna open a door. You're gonna walk through it. As you'll see the house that has been trashed now lying empty. And while it was sort of late in the night, like 4 or 5 in the morning, it's now like probably midday. Well, I should go over to maybe Elijah's place is like the nearest.
Sounds good.
As both take off, and as you arrive there, you see yeah, you'll walk into the house and you'll see Elijah and Connor are here as well as your dad, as they were like having a discussion, and as they see you enter, Elijah kind of stands up, like, "Oh, you're safe. We just saw the house being like a wreck, and nobody was there. What happened?"
We got into some fights and we're okay. We're okay now.
Your father sort of scoffs and says, "You don't look okay. You look like you lost the fight. Both of you." As Oliver is just kind of like nod, like as your dad's gonna get up. Apathetic. "I'm leaving, Elijah. I trust you'll be able to take care of things here. There's some pack business I must handle." As just walk out. Elijah just sort
Wow.
of shrugs and says, "Ah, listen, don't mind him. I think he's a bit too stressed with the war going on."
Okay. So how are things going?
Could be worse, could be better.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
looking good for the Thunder Roars, that's for sure.
That's a good news.
Connor is kind of like gonna say, "Well, we killed Tiff back then. I think it would be fine, but now it's all messed up. The packs are broken. They don't know who to follow. Now everybody wants to like carve a piece of the land for themselves. It's gonna be chaos out there."
So do we know what happened to Tiffany at all?
Elijah will kind of shrug and say, "Not exactly, but I don't think she's dead. Hasn't shown up, but well, doesn't matter. The fact that we attacked her apparently has spread. So somebody's talking."
Apparently. I mean, it's also a guy with flaming chains after us. That's a thing.
Yeah, might want to provide a bit more context. How did we get from like not having that to having that?
So I helped this guy before he had all those flaming chains. I helped him by watching Faye.
Uh-huh.
And then for some fucking reason, he turned into something else. I wanted to kill her. I just wanted to protect her. And that turned out badly.
Okay, it looks like. Wait, did he like on his own fuck both of you up?
Yes.
Holy fucking shit. Oliver is just gonna like add like this was he wasn't like a normal guy. I don't know. I tore his arm off and it just kind of grew back.
So if you ever see this guy, come on.
Yeah, noted. Um, but yeah, no. Feel like it's gonna grab another bottle of beer. I'll be honest, sis, it's not looking good. I'm not sure how Dad plans to swing things, but even if we walk out of this one alive, it's gonna be worse for wear. Oliver's gonna bring it up and like, oh, Finn did offer us sanctuary technically.
I mean, she did. But I think it's only a last resort. I mean,
Well, I mean, I don't mind out hanging out with her. Nice.
of course. Of course you are.
I think you're just mad. Just mad that she smiled at me and not you.
I mean, she defended me and not you. And smacked you on the head.
This is gonna sort of kind of like grumble a bit and she's gonna sit down. Elijah's like, wait, this is another Fae?
Yes, she helped us escape when Colton, the guy that attacked us, he came again, and apparently we got into the spring card and helped us heal and everything. She offered us a safe place if we need one.
Ah. Yeah. Tell Dad about that.
I will once he comes back.
Oliver will speak up. I'm like, why though? Why do you need to always just tell Dad about everything? Elijah sort of looks a bit taken aback. Oliver will continue. Come on, haven't you all had enough of the bossing around of the? This was his dumb plan in the first place. His like grab for power, like I can be a better leader than everyone else. Come on, Phoebe, back me up on this. You literally were. He made you literally. He realized he's gonna scapegoat you, right?
I mean, but he's still our father. Can't just leave him and get killed.
I'm not saying we leave him, but like I don't think we need to fucking inform him of everything, right, Elijah? Maybe once in your life you can like stop being a snitch. Fucking daddy's little boy. There's a flash of anger on Elijah's face.
I mean, we still got a few hours till he's come back, and he comes back. We can decide till then.
Oliver will gonna look at him and say, "Come on, back me up. Let's go. The four of us. We go. We meet with Win, and then you two can form your own opinions of her, right? Me and Phoebe have already met with her, and when we talk to Dad later, once he's done with his little fucking stupid schemes, we present a united front for fucking once in our lives."
You know, I think it's the best option for us. If we lose the war, we either end up dead or running.
Yeah. As you know what? You can give me persuade an NPC +2 to put 2 into forward. As Elijah's gonna nod and Connor's gonna shrug and say, "Listen, like what's the worst that can happen, right?" And Elijah will say, "Okay, but we're not going into any fucking fake court. Tell her to meet us here and we can chat, okay?"
He was gonna nod.
As Oliver says, "Well, I have her phone number."
Of course you do. No, I'm glad.
Are you jealous? I think you're jealous.
I'm not telling. But you should call her.
He's gonna like look at you and says, "Listen, if you just admit you're a slightly bit jealous, I can give you the phone number and you can call her."
I might be a little tiny bit.
She's gonna like hand you like a small piece of paper with a phone number on it.
She's gonna get in the next room and call her.
As Win is gonna pick up the phone. Oh,
Hi. Been not that long. It's me, Phoebe.
how are you doing?
I mean, I'm not dead, so I guess good. But we wanted you to meet our other siblings. We might take you upon the offer for a safe place.
I assume they have their own reservations.
We just want them to meet you.
Well, give me the address. I'll be there as quickly as possible.
She's gonna give her the address.
And about like a half an hour later, she knock at the door as you open the door, and she's gonna smile friendly at you. Say I'm a bit nervous, but if everyone is as friendly as you are, I think we'll be fine.
I mean, if you don't piss off Elijah, you're good.
On my best. As you both will walk in the living room as Elijah is staring daggers at her. And says, "Okay, okay, lady. So, what's your deal? What's the catch here? Why are you even like offering a sanctuary to us? As sort of take a moment. He looks towards you for a bit of reassurance. And then sort of says, well, no particular reason. It's a large enough place, and well, your sister and your brother were helping out one of our members from court. From my understanding, they suffered quite a lot of harm because of that. And, well, I'll be honest, I feel slightly guilty. And I wish to make amends. I can't really fight for you, but I can at the very least provide you a place where none of the troubles of Columbus are gonna follow you in. As Elijah's gonna like look towards you, Phoebe. Sure if you have anything to add to that.
Yeah, she would get up and say, "She helped us. The Fae we tried to help. She got killed by Colton, and she got us out there, and even healed us. It's the best option we now got now."
He'll nod. As Oliver is gonna sort of put his arm around Elijah and start like dragging him. Kind of yanks Connor as well and say, okay, you fucking stubborn knuckleheads. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's much prettier than your own hell. As he sort of brings them a bit kind of closer to where both of you and Win are standing. And Elijah sort of kind of gets out of the kind of like the arms of Oliver and says, I still think we should tell Dad about this. And Oliver, sorry, go ahead.
We can tell him afterwards. We're just going to take a visit.
Fine, I guess. As yeah, Win is gonna go to one of your one of like the cupboard doors. And she's gonna open it. A gesture for all of you to walk inside, and as Oliver will say, "Well, ladies first, sis."
He's gonna go ahead.
Yeah, you go in first, followed by the rest of your brothers, as Win will be the last one, and then she closes the door. And yeah, this is the place. Very peaceful, very serene. As Elijah just kind of says, "Oh God, I have to bring my own alcohol here." As Win chuckles a bit and says, "No, I can provide food and drinks for you. It's not really a problem." As she sort of twists her hand, and you see like from the ground, like the ground itself opens as you see a table sort of forming from roots and vines that's filled with fruits, and you can see these pitchers filled with drinks, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. As Oliver says, see, free drinks as well, Elijah. Like, what more can you want? As Connor is just gonna go and like pour himself a cup. I just like, oh, I suppose a wandering can't hurt. As all your
That's the spirit.
yeah, all your three brothers sit around the table, and Win is gonna come up to you, Phoebe, and kind of she gently puts her arm on your shoulder, says, I'm glad this count as a good impression.
It surely does, yes. She's just gonna smile. I think you won him over with the alcohol.
Appears so. But thank you for trusting me.
And thank you for helping us.
The least I can do.
Do appreciate it.
Saw you watching me paint earlier. Interested in the subject?
I mean, I do enjoy artists. It was a nice painting.
Would you like to paint with me?
I'm not sure if I'm any help, but I can try.
Well, can always learn. Come on, I'll show you. And she's gonna drag you away from the three brothers who are drinking. As yeah, yeah, keep your cool. We'll be fading from that. Let's see what Ashley has been up to after the last dramatic conversation.
Yeah.
What?
If I remember right, Ashley got called by Kira to like drive her around.
Yeah,
just-
it's a but that's
Yes.
some miles away, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna say that, but I was gonna say, but that's a bit in the future. I'm not sure if you want to do anything before that.
No, I'm just fucking crying in the van.
Well,
I am being dramatic, right? I'm not fucking crying in the van.
listen. It's an emotional moment. Would Ashley not be vulnerable right now?
Oh, she's vulnerable, but not to the point of crying.
Kill the witch. Kill her immediately.
There's a soft knock on the van window.
I look out the window.
An unfamiliar face. This one.
I wind down the window.
Is gonna smile. The Ashley, you okay?
How do you know my name?
Well, I may look different, but memories carry over from one life to another. It's been a bit.
It has.
Promise not to run away screaming.
I promise.
Well, it's me. Well, you, me, part of me. Not exactly sure yet. Fiona.
You look different.
I feel different. Why I'm not sure I should be using that name just yet. Until I find myself.
What do you mean find yourself?
Well, I am technically a newborn Fae. Literally a baby. So, you see, my mind and my emotions are all over the place. But,
No,
I am, well, let's just say I have certain new abilities, and I saw some of the things you went through recently.
Yeah.
Colton also tried to kill me, so, well, that is the thing. I was hoping maybe you would be so drastic about things.
I've been told I should.
Here I am. You want to shoot me?
We all know that's a losing fight.
I would much rather like talk with you. Seem quite sad, distressed.
Can I roll figure someone out, Grant?
Yeah. Yeah, you can ask 2 questions.
What's the character hoping from to get from this like just conversation?
She is definitely trying to get you to open up to her.
Yeah. And sure, I'll ask this one. How could I put your character in my debt? Pretty much.
Well, basically by playing her game, see what she clearly like wants something right now, like even like talking
Yeah.
with you, engaging with you.
Right. Cool. Hop in.
Just a smile and opens the door, gets into passengers. So how are you feeling?
Shitty. Yourself?
Well, I used to be much more angrier in the past. Now I'm just I'm learning there's more to life to enjoy than being frustrated at certain things and at certain individuals.
So you got that side from her? Makes sense.
Ashley, is this worth trying over for? I don't understand you. They just mock you and walk away from you.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
What do you want to do next? Because I had a few ideas, but not sure how long you want to stick around in the city.
What's your ideas?
I'll be honest with you. I think you and me could try and track down Ellie. See how she's holding up.
Trying to get the old gang back together?
It's those that don't want to, kill me.
I don't know if that's a long list.
Which is why I'm reaching out to you and curious to see how Ellie feel about this whole situation.
Yeah, might be able to get Ellie, but
it's worth staying behind for these people. They'll be fine. They clearly
Will
don't.
they?
Well, they clearly don't want your help.
I can't blame them though.
Why shouldn't you just do something else then?
Because yeah. Whether it's a sense of right or we're partially responsible for everything that's about to go down.
Well, are you still responsible for things? I heard about
I'm the reason Helsing's here, really, so yeah, I am at least.
we're gonna arrive here anyway. They have agents everywhere.
True. True.
Listen, weren't you the one saying you want to help out supernaturals instead of just shooting them? If we start our own little organization, the ground up.
You think Ellie's gonna want to help that?
Even if she doesn't, at least she might like have coffee with us and catch up a bit. But eventually we have to find others, right? Must be others out there.
Other what? Other people that want to just help supernatural?
Yeah, instead of shooting. And if they're not, then well, I guess we still just hang out, have some fun together.
This isn't college anymore, Fiona. It's not like we can just go around sitting and sipping coffee and talking about our woes all day.
I know. But I think I want to help you, Ashley. It looks to me like everyone else has abandoned you. And I've been there. I was in that mind space at some point. Don't want you to feel the same things I felt.
You don't? If you really don't,
Yeah,
you could start with the city.
can't start here. People hate me,
Why?
people want to kill me. Need somewhere that's a fresh start. The only question is, are you gonna join me in that fresh start or not?
Give me a second. I'm just gonna grab a breath, grab some fresh air.
She will put her hand on your shoulder and say, take your time. Feel free to give me a keep your...
It's-
Disaster. This is where I should have turned the macro on. Oh my
Fuck's
god.
sake!
Oh my god. Well, listen, Ashley. If I did, I just said that. But yeah, as this
You shit this bed, Shadow. Now sleep in it.
well, you think, Ashley, after a while, are you like, Do you need fresh? What even are you? What's going on through your head? Tell me about it. Tell me the omniscient narrator.
Jesus fuck. Fuck the seas shit. I've done jack shit to help, really. I fuck up more than I fucking help. Hey, Fiona's here. Well, quote unquote Fiona. Hey, maybe I could look her in the fucking van. Shit!
Well, the thing is, like, why would you want to lock her in the van? She's clearly your friend, though. She clearly wants to help, and, well, maybe this is what you need, a fresh start. You know, and your approach is clearly not appreciated here. You clearly, well, after the fallout with Christina, it's you have no more place here. And the Cardinals are more likely better off without you. And in fact, maybe she is right. Maybe you should start your own little group. Get people together that actually believe in what you believe from the beginning, instead of trying to change and lead an organization that already existed. Because after all, if you think about it, what have you done for the Cardinals? Bram is dead. A lot of them were wounded. Jessica almost died. Your friends were put in peril again and again and again. It's never been that good for you. And your college friends seemingly lost themselves or have cut off contact with you. What even is the point to stay here anymore? Why shouldn't you go with new Fiona?
Okay. I start up the van and I guess I just start driving.
Yeah, as you start driving, and then we'll say, new beginnings are always hard, but I think we'll have a wonderful time in this one. As she will sort of gently squeeze your shoulder. So, yeah, we'll fade from that. So, well, Christina. Well, the ambush will go as planned. A lot of the werewolf pack leaders are gonna go and meet, and well, you will only be notified about it later, as you're just gonna get a text message. Actually, you'll get the text message from Raphael, letting you know that it has been done. A couple of days later, as you'll also gonna get a phone call from Mr. E.
Yeah, I'll answer it.
Not sure if you've heard, but a lot of pack leaders are now dead, dying, or on the run.
Yes, it's a shame things couldn't have ended differently.
Well, I don't think that was a bad call. I think you managed to minimize the casualties. But are you sure you wanna put your own people in charge of the city?
Because to say, be honest, Mr. E, I'm not actually going to be sticking around in Columbus. going to be moving around, and
I know you work for Abaddon. I know Abaddon thinks she'll control the city. And I know for a fact it will be Freya's people digging their claws deep. Only question is, do you think your agents will be able to deal with their agents?
if you're worried about Rebecca, unless Freya has other agents that I don't know about, Rebecca did make the terrible mistake of meeting privately with Abaddon, and well, she's mostly the same as she was before that.
See, the thing is, Abaddon may be calculated, ruthless, and ambitious, but so is Freya. If you think she only has one agent, then, well, that would be a foolish mistake. I don't even know all her connections and strings. I doubt you and your people know them. I'm gonna make you an offer here. Let
I must.
one of my people take charge. Not completely, of course, but put him in a position of authority. Let him unite the remnants of the wolf packs. Give him an equal position at your whatever new body will appear. Well, I should also mention that your friends are definitely gonna hate his face.
Which friends do you mean exactly? I have a lot of different
Well-
friend groups nowadays.
Well, he is well, he goes by the name of Michael. He was part of the Thunder Roars, and I believe he tried to orchestrate the assassination of the previous leader. And I want that guy to be part of the, well, leaders of the city.
That's going to be a tough sell to make with some of the people that are still left.
I know. But I'm gonna provide you the rationale of why you should do it. And if Abaddon is already fucking with their emotions, what's a bit more? This is a man that will never let someone like Freya slowly take over. He is paranoid, is ruthless, and, well, is also power hungry in his own right. A bit more of a brute, but still capable in that department. And he is an absolute piece of shit. But I think he's gonna be a good deterrent. And might counterbalance Rebecca's more optimistic worldview.
Give them an attack dog they can use if necessary.
Yeah. That would be my recommendation.
honestly, could work out. I imagine. Gonna throw out a guess here. I'm not sure the entire details. I'm just going to make the wild guess that a lot of his support is dispersed or dead. Seems like the type of people that would have been targeted.
Anyone that wasn't loyal or friendly with him is either dead or not that relevant. I guess one exception, but I don't think she matters that much. The Crimson Jack's leader is still alive and kicking, from what my sources tell me. She might be a contender, but she's too weak to rule the city. Gonna have too many vulnerabilities, and leave her in charge. It's only gonna be a matter of time until Freya's agents will move in.
Yeah, as Christina will say. So Christina will say, I'll have a talk with Abaddon about this Michael's position. Might be a good thing to have a few more pillars in the city.
I trust you'll make the smart choice. Hopefully this time you won't let your morals get in the way. Take care.
You have a wonderful night.
You'll close off the phone call. You'll head over to meet with Abaddon and discuss things with her.
Yes. Yes, I will.
So yeah, once you enter Inferno Club, and you'll be directed to her usual place. You sit down. She seems to be in a joyful mood. All's well that ends well. For now, I guess.
Was a bloodier ending than I was hoping for, but not the worst outcome.
Using Helsing to kill so many of them was an inspired choice. Now survivors hate them even more than they do my people.
Yeah, which I do want to bring up. I was made an interesting offer by should say an interesting point by a Mr. E. Are you familiar with him at all?
Yes, he is well, can be a thorn sometimes, but he is an amusing distraction other times. Why?
Well, I'd be remiss if I did not inform you. He has his own ideas of a werewolf we can prop up. Michael, the person who tried to perform the hit on Tiffany.
That's a good joke. Why should we do that?
I'll admit his reasoning wasn't terrible. He's a paranoid enough man who still has enough of a following to resist incursions into the city. I believe he mentioned that ultimately Kira is still too vulnerable to act as a counterbalance. He doesn't trust Rebecca, of course, or the possibility of any other of Freya's agents that will move in. I'll be honest. The whole thing, They're good points. I don't particularly care about them. I just wanted to inform you that he has a man he certainly wants in the city. My opinion, if Kira, and by extension Tiffany, have vulnerabilities, we should shore them up rather than relying on a man like Michael, I'm told his name is.
Tell me, how... She's kind of smiles a bit. Well, rule number one, if Mr. E wants to do something, I will gladly just oppose that by default. Because, you see, with Freya, I get her. I understand her oh so well. I don't want to say I was in her position because I never achieved such heights back when I was more mundane. But I understand her mindset. Whereas Mr. E presents himself as a fighter for justice, for the weak, presents himself as someone who wants to fight the good fight, but his schemes are devious, ruthless, and are weirdly connected, but I cannot see the patterns.
If I could make a observation in the limited time I've discussed with Mr. E, I think I get him a bit. He's a person who has focused on an objective. What exactly it is, I don't know. And he has completely shed himself of almost any concerns. The objective is self-justifying. I would dare say I do recognize a bit of myself from college in that. The goal justifies in the means, not the other way around. Which does bring the other thing I want to discuss with you. And the other main reason I'm arguing against strengthening Mr. E's position in the city. He did, when I was trying to get information on where the werewolves would be meeting, Mr. E was one of the people I contacted to get information. He had it, but he didn't give it to me. He did try to entice me into an operation to kill Darius.
She kind of like freezes for a moment.
The exact reasoning why Darius apparently, I don't know, upset him in some way or interrupted some scheme. I'll be honest, I didn't entertain the discussion. I merely told him I had another source of information and I'd contact him if I needed him.
Listen. It's fine. You said you don't want to worry about it, then don't worry about it. I'll make sure the people of Columbus will have appropriate ruler, and I'll handle the mystery situation myself. There is another problem I wanted to discuss. Maya informed me that when Fiona's Fae part has been apparently quite active in the city under our noses.
In what fashion? What has she been doing?
Well, he apparently wore a disguise to try and seduce Colton. Might have something to do with his recent mental breakdown. Apparently she disguised herself as someone that would resemble Claudia, and I ending the quote here. Not sure if you've seen any blonde women, severe endowments, prancing around.
When you mention it like that, I'll admit Briar, in retrospect, does have a passing resemblance to Claudia. Not enough to notice at the time, but in retrospect, yes.
I'm not sure if you've heard from Colton anytime recently.
He asked me to paint a picture of where the Briar would be. She was, let us say, entertaining some werewolves. After that, he left. I've not heard anything back from him since.
Apparently, it seems that he interrogated Rebecca, picked up some info from her. It was a quite big mess. I'm not sure exactly where he went off now, but I believe, Wynn might have gotten to her other friend, Ashley. They were spotted leaving the city in her van not that long ago. And you know what powers the Fae can wield.
I'm aware as to... Can they be tracked at all?
Well, I believe Darius is doing that right now. Question is, I've learned not to try and stop him when he goes on his little ventures. Question is, what do you want to do about it?
Christina will be... Christina will say... That she's in trouble, I wanted to save her. That's for Wynn. I'll be honest, Abaddon. I've already met, you can say, the other half of Fiona, and if I thought there was a chance that Wynn could be talked to, that Wynn could be somehow convinced to not just follow in Fiona's worst aspects, I would suggest that, but based on the personality traits her name's Callie has, I'm not confident in the personality traits Wynn has inherited.
Oh. I suppose I should better send you along with Darius and a couple of others. Mac, are you ready for the Christian cameo? Mac, wake up.
On your feet, soldier.
Mac,
You're
wake up.
being constricted.
Mac's not here. God fucking damn it. Ah, the one time we needed him. Let me add him in this little thing. Says might want to also get Colton help out with this. I'm not exactly sure how powerful she is.
Christina will nod as she'll say, well, he has a grudge with her, and I believe he did swear an oath to help.
That means
Reach out.
She's gonna smile and says, well, that means you can summon him whenever you need him.
Yes, I can.
I suppose find Leon and have him assemble a small group.
Christina will give the nod that she'll say, thank you, Abaddon. I'll talk to you later.
Good luck.
She'll go find Leon.
As Mac, you're back. We need you.
It's not too late.
I went
Back
for a
to
shit.
being
I went for a shit. What fuck? I
You're
can make
being
for-
conscripted. Christian, you're sitting with Leon and chatting, and you see Christina approaching you too.
Hey, what's up, Christina?
Gentlemen? I have a question. Do you ever want to just kill Fiona back when she was still alive? Or just beat her up at least?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Especially at the end, when she was sitting during the last conversation. And from what I heard,
Well-
that's what she did to her two little underlings. Oh boy.
Well, Christian and Leon.
Oh, we're going after her? Fuck yeah.
High five.
Not after her exactly. But we are going after a split, her soul split in two, and we're going after a version of her which has inherited all of her worst traits.
Then you know what? I have like half an hour free time.
Listen, that means she deserves even more so.
Oh, and I will mention this to you, Christian. She has Ashley. And who she is now, Wynn, is a Fae. I don't think I should have to explain to you what
I
they
can.
can do.
Oh fuck! She's so off. Alright,
So this isn't just a kill mission, this is a rescue mission, first and foremost.
Christian will nod.
You'll sort of go to like the door as you step out as a portal opens, and you find yourselves in like some like farmland. As you see the mystery machine up ahead, sort of parked. As the doors sort of in the back are like open, and you kind of see Darius is like kind of like back, as he's like clearly talking to someone who is inside.
At this point, Christina is going to like mentally kind of reach out for Colton.
Yeah, as you do that, there's a flash of a blue light as Colton appears, and even you, Christian, he is again. You can see the chains sort of kind of floating and wrapping around him. His facial features, anything distinguishable, is mostly gone. He looks like a specter at this point.
Christina will say, Colton, to give you the quick rundown, we are looking for Wynn. She has Ashley. I have every reason to believe Ashley's mentally compromised. You want to help out on this? Save Ashley, kill Wynn?
Yes.
Glad to hear it.
As well, at this point, like the flash of blue light's gonna attract the attention of the people close to you. As Darius turns around, and as like turns the side, you can see that sort of like as the back of the van is open. You will see basically a half-naked Wynn. Next to her is a half-naked sleeping Ashley. As Darius has that face of like, ah, fuck. The kill squad has arrived. As Win will sort of look towards him and say, I believe these are the people who are much less patient with my antics there. I still don't understand why you keep insisting. It'd be much easier if you just behave like them. As Bolton is just gonna like launch one of the chains as it kind of hits the side of the van, and the wards just repel it backwards as sort of the shaking of the van kind of like wake you up, Ashley, from your blissful euphoric stupor.
Oh, nice.
As well, you see Win next to you, the love of your life, as a couple of people are outside of the van, as you recognize Darius, Christina, Christian, and Colton.
Okay. How dare they? How fucking dare they, Grun?
Well, they did definitely attack the van. That's the...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like...
Win will look at you and say, I think they want to kill us. Not sure if you're gonna say anything, Christina.
I won't allow them.
Yeah, no, Christine will say, no, this is primarily a rescue mission, actually.
Oh. Are you gonna rescue
I know
us?
your kind of rescue. As I'll pull out the SMG and aim for Christina.
I paralyze you. I'm all corruption.
Yeah, you just freeze in place.
Alright, gentlemen, kill Win. Just, I'll make sure Ashley doesn't interfere.
Christian, Christian, Colton, go at it.
As
At least.
yeah, you rush over to that as there's as Win is gonna there's a almost you can hear like this roaring noise as before you get too close to the van, 4 werewolves just fucking leap upon you. As Christina, you see 4 werewolves engaged with the 3 of them. As the fight is going on, Win is gonna look at you, Ashley, and be like, are these the friends you want to go back to?
Can I respond, like, truthfully?
Well, yes.
Oh, can I?
No, no, that's true because you are paralyzed. So, well, you can think it.
Admittedly, Raphael could talk when I did this to him, but I don't know if that's just because Raphael was such a Chad.
I think Raphael has the funny effect. That's true because I don't. Let me
Raphael does just have the
That's
Chad
privileges.
tag, narrative tag.
This is the gesture tag that gives you like special privileges.
He always needs to be able to talk.
It says force them to be still, so I'll say that you can talk. Yeah, no, you can talk.
Okay.
You just can't move at all.
No. I don't want to be near you either. But no.
Why? Had so much fun together. We could keep having fun.
Did we?
I'm gonna need you to give me another keep your cool, Ashley. Can't like fail 2 times in a row now.
Grunt, fucking watch me.
Turn on the macro, Grunt.
Yeah, turn on the macro, Grunt. I want to shoot these people. Turn on the macro. Fuck!
Turn on the macro, but the gun's not macro.
Yeah, you realize that a lot of the feelings you're feeling towards her, love, affection, lust. They just, it's like a dream. You don't understand where they begin and how the fuck did you got here. It's, they feel true, but you realize that you were probably bedlammed.
I was gonna say, do I hear this conversation at all?
No, because there are in fact 4
I was
werewolves.
gonna say they're all not that much too much. I'm
Yeah.
just asking.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Say the word, Ashley, and we can just run away. Just be the 2 of us. She puts her.
I'm moving close.
You can't actually move, but she
Oh
is.
fuck, yeah, that's true.
She is gonna put her arm on your shoulder, and she's gonna move in closer. And as well, it's 4 on 3. It is sort of even. They are still werewolves. As sorry, say what you were gonna say to her.
I can...
Ashley or me?
No, Ashley.
Sorry?
Ashley.
Me, yeah. I'll just shout, Christina. A bit of help here?
Did that carry over the sound of the fight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Can I change my gaze at all to Win? Or at least very least stop looking at Ashley?
I don't think they need to like. You have to lock eyes. She's not looking at you.
Yeah, but I can still stop looking at Ashley right now.
Yes, you can like free Ashley too. To be free. As yeah, Ashley, suddenly you like are able to move.
Nice. That's the case. Oh. She's in close now, isn't she?
Yes.
Roger suggested something a while back. It's literally just summoning the sword on someone. Can I
Yeah.
try that?
Well, you can give me a turn to violence.
Yeah.
How successful you are. Well, listen, it's not a failure would have been bad for you.
And whilst can I use chestnut checkers? When you turn to violence with any kind of serious advantage, I mean technically it's a surprise, and we technically outnumber her now and her gang.
Opposition. Okay, yeah, that's true. Tell me which one I
Yeah.
cannot choose.
She can't run away from this, like escape the situation.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna need you to give me a keep your cool, but this one you'll get a -2 on it. It's bedlaming the fuck out of you.
That is true. Let's give it.
-2.
Let's give it a go,
forward.
guys. Which run turn the macro back on?
Well,
He turned the macro back on.
well, lightning doesn't strike twice. Says, yeah, no, you summon the sword, and as it kind of like impales her, she's gonna cough up blood, but she doesn't put her arm away from you. As you immediately, Christina, you see Ashley start making out with Win. As blood starts pouring out, as she will level the SMG in your direction and starts fucking shooting. I'm gonna need you, Christina, to either I mean, you can use the let it out ability to like make the bullets not hit you. If you want,
Yes. Yes.
Then-
I would prefer to do that.
do that, please.
Partial success.
Yeah, so you mark corruption, and you only get like one harm as like only like a stray bullet, just like grazes you slightly on the shoulder as you like duck for cover.
How much corruption are you at, Zaz? I know you're fairly close.
I'm at no risk of corrupting out.
Okay, that's cool.
So as you realize Wynn is about to shut the doors and it's gonna get messy in here. There is the flash of lightning and the thunder cracks as next to the van you see Roger as he'll sort of with like he's gonna like shove her away and he like pulls you out as Wynn seems quite upset at this before Darius steps in, and as she like you see like this giant massive spike of ice fly towards you, Darius is just gonna like fucking block it as he casts a spell and prevents it. As Roger's like pulling you out of the van, there is a sort of this powerful like wind starts blowing here as Christina, you realize there might be more Fae incoming, and while your people might win against the 4 lupines, or let's say the 4 werewolves, they're not gonna win if more people show up against you.
Yeah. See, Roger like has like Ashley, right?
Yes.
Can I try to get the attention of the 4 of my goons? And then try to just tell them like fucking reinforcements are incoming. Unless you got a fucking nuke up your sleeve, we need to get the fuck out of here. We got Ashley.
As Roger is just gonna teleport you out, Ashley. As well, at the same time, you see. I assume Christian, you're gonna follow orders. You're not gonna.
Yeah. No, there's no mission successful.
Well, as Leon teleports, Colton will look at you and be like, cowards.
Christina's gonna she's gonna just look at him and she's just going to say, fucking, there's 4 lupine, more fair incoming. We can kill her another day.
Well, the question is, Christian, are you gonna stand and fight, or are you gonna leave?
You can't allow that from Colton. You can't allow Colton to be the big man.
Let's call you a coward right now.
Listen, there's Christian will fall. Christina's already.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You channel the power, and your patron summons you back. Yeah, they're all like left as Darius is gonna like rush towards you, Christina, and sort of grab you and fly you away. As you just see Colton like keep getting fucking pummeled by the wolves. As you will eventually like lose sight of that. As Darius is gonna be able to like land somewhere nearby. Oh. He's I don't know what the fuck to do about her.
Yeah. Kill her? If she's doing this shit to, I was counting 5 fucking people?
Well, I did. Fine, I'll figure something out. I did manage to get through to her. Answer anything.
Yeah, if she's anything like the person Fiona was, I thought I got through to Fiona.
It's fine.
You know what she did right after I got through to her? Tried to kill you.
Go meet up with
You're
Ashley.
gonna figure something out.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just by the way, if you're gonna figure something out, figure it out quick because Mr. E wants to fucking kill you. By the way.
We'll add him to the list, I guess. Not the only one, and it's a growing list. Doesn't surprise me. Did he at least tell you why?
No, because I didn't entertain the discussion. When he asked me to do it, I told him I had another way to get the information I needed.
We'll add him to my list of people I need to go talk to, I guess. Take care, Christina.
I'm not gonna ask you to be careful because you're not. Just
So
Just
what's the worst that can
stay
happen?
alive. Stay alive for other people's sake.
I will do my best as I stare at the camera. He will fly away. As yeah, as Ashley, you are somewhere. There's like this. You see like the country road. Roger looking down at you. He sort of like puts a coat around you.
I thought you were gone.
Oh, I can keep an eye on you even if I'm not physically here.
Keeping an eye on me now?
One of the people I need to monitor.
Yeah, I'm no threat, Roger.
Oh, no, but you are connected to other threats, so.
That is true. I think I'm safe now, though. If you have somewhere else important to be.
Well, that's only if you want me to leave, otherwise, no, right now, no. My pursuer is currently being detained, so I have much more freedom to go around the place. And the way home has been permanently sealed off, so I'm stuck now on your planet.
That fucking sucks.
Not the worst place in the universe.
No, but it's not the best thing not to see home anymore. You know, people that you hate that you want to see again.
Sure. Do you want me to take you to your friend? She's nearby, I think.
Yeah, I should probably meet up with her.
Gonna help you get up. Still, there's a flash of lighting as a thunderbolt appears next to you, and you see Roger and Ashley.
You okay, Ashley?
No. No. I don't know if that's quite pressing at the moment, though. Thanks for the save, I guess.
Don't mention it. The only reason I knew about it was because Abaddon told me. So she's probably the one that deserves the thanks more than anything.
Yeah, I feel like that's pushing it to a certain point. At least from my end. The actual words to her, I mean.
I'll convey the message to her then.
Appreciated. I thought you had a war to stop.
It's been a few days actually. The war has stopped.
Oh,
You did lose track of time severely.
yes, I did. Are they all dead?
Not all of them. I mean, enough of them are, I guess. The war's not going to happen anymore.
Good.
What's next for you, Ashley, if you don't mind me asking?
Columbus has never been my home. I don't have any friends anymore here, Christina. No offense to you, with different people nowadays. And I spent so much of my time trying to look after the others. I think I neglected myself within that. I've got some shit to figure out. I'll be about if you ever need me, but I think it's time to just go home for a little bit. Figure shit out. Figure what I actually want.
It's probably a good thing. We did all jump into this life right after everything in college.
Yeah. How's the wedding planning going?
Just busy with work. I haven't had that much time. I don't think there's going to be a ceremony. I don't think Claudia really cares that much about big celebration, but no. Oh, I think I can get her to at least agree to the rings.
One other thing. At least try and take a honeymoon somewhere nice. Somewhere a sense of adventure for the two of you, or for any other sense of power.
Yeah. I plan on it.
Good.
It's, don't know if any of it will ever reach you, Ashley, but I'm gonna give you It's warning here. If you don't want to be involved in some bad shit that's about to go down, I'd recommend don't go to Japan, Egypt, or Russia. I kind of got a vision, and I'm gonna be honest, those 3 places, just I guess avoid them. Not gonna be good. Where exactly in those countries, I can't tell you. I just kind of heard the language.
Damn, they were the 3 biggest countries I wanted to visit.
Yeah, no, it's fate's a bitch, I guess.
I guess it is. Take care of yourself, Christina, and do you mean yourself?
I won't be stuck around Columbus myself. I'm gonna be, I guess it's on Abaddon's mobile Trixit crew. So I'll be around. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything.
Yeah. And of course, same goes either way.
At least,
It's a long walk home, actually, so...
yeah, you just want to fucking, I don't know, I guess, you just, I mean, seems he can teleport. How are you doing, Roger, by the way? It's been a while.
Sort of glances at you and says, fine.
That's good.
It's as talkative as ever.
Oh, yeah, you two should get along well enough then.
To be fair, I talk. That's not quite the problem.
Is that a plus or a minus?
It doesn't really matter either way.
He'll look towards you, Christina, and say, I'll keep her under surveillance for now.
Thank you, Roger. And before I leave, Ashley, I know what it's like. I'm not I can only guess when fucked with your head. If you need help with that, yeah, getting rid of that isn't any. Fuck, it sucks. It's worse, probably worse than just having it done in the first place. I can talk to people, and help you with that.
I was fucked long before this, Christina. It doesn't help, but...
You were fucked in a way that was still you. Wasn't perfect, but almost everything you were feeling was what you were feeling. Even if you to yourself couldn't understand all of it. Just don't have to make that decision now. Can think on it. Reach out to me if you decide. If not, like I said, if you ever need anything else, someone tells me I'm gonna be around the world, so I'll probably be able to stop by.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, with that, yeah, Christina will take her leave.
And I
She'll
just
just say,
start walking.
we'll just say, thanks for the, just thank you, Roger, and same goes to you. If you need, help, I'm gonna be honest, I'm told apparently from you kind of skewed version of things. So please interpret this as in whatever way is best for you. If you need help, don't hesitate to reach out either.
I will reach out if I consider it needed. Right now, you are detaining my enemy, so at the very least, you're providing me ample freedom.
She'll nod. I'll keep detaining her then.
As yeah, he'll try to look towards you. Well, Ashley, at least let's get your van back.
I'm already walking.
Oh god,
It's slow. It's not like I'm abandoning the guy, but
gonna like
Immediately.
he's gonna like start walking after you as we'll head over to get your van. And what are Ashley's plans after that though? Are you just like driving wherever the road takes you, just getting the fuck out of here?
yeah, pretty much. She's also gonna head home.
Yeah, that's
See her dad,
that's
like someone that she's even like before this barely spoken to. It's like that's probably a good place to fucking start.
true.
Like
Go back to your roots and try and rebuild. As well, PB, slowly rewind the clock. As or with your brothers in the court. As Wynn approaches all of you and says, I have some dire news for all of you. I think you might want to come and see this for yourselves.
What happened? Just gonna follow.
It's about your father. You'll see as she'll kind of lead you off as it's weird as you're walking, the ground sort of shifts around you as you suddenly find yourselves in front of this kind of flowery throne. As you don't know who Maya is, but you see her on the throne looking quite upset. And then she kind of glances in your direction, kind of bows, and says, Maya, these are the friends I talked to you about. Everyone, this is the Spring Monarch.
She's gonna bow. Nice to meet you.
I will nod and say, I wish it was under better circumstances. I have received grave news. Apparently, well, I think it's better if you see it for yourselves. She like twists her hand slightly and sort of mirror-like surface appears as you can suddenly see in it, as if through a window. As you see your father being restrained by several, well, they look like demons, as they like are clearly torturing him. As you see one of them just kind of go up to him and just fucking lop his head off. Let me if I can find the picture. As I'm not sure what's your reaction to this.
Oh, she's getting on her knees. Maybe shedding 1 or 2 tears.
Yeah, as your brothers are also fuming with anger. As when we'll say, believe they work for the Demon Lord Abaddon. I believe they were under orders to take over the city. Killed a lot of wolves, including your father. As you know, that name reminds you of that's the same people that ambushed the wolf pack like a few months ago.
We've seen them.
Then look at all of you and says, I know this must be a horrible moment for all of us. Elijah's just gonna snap and say, I'm gonna murder these fuckers. Murder every last one of them. And nods and says, I'm not one that encourages violence, but if you wish, I can assist you to the best of my abilities.
Yeah, I'm in as well.
It's a ritual we must do. After that, we'll be able to... Well, let's just say I will share a bit of my power with you. And that will allow you to tap into powers of the court through me.
So it makes us stronger, or what?
Will give you access to certain magic, ability to move through the elements as a fae. Yes, heal faster. As she like turns to Maya and she sort of waves and says, yes, Win, you have my blessing, go do your thing. She nods and says, thank you. Shall we?
Absolutely.
You all away. Empower you for organizing an ambush. That, listen, it won't go so well, but that's like first try. And like,
Womp womp.
listen, they were clearly losing. They had to run away. If listen, last time you fought last time you fought the fucking the guy with the chains, you both got your asses kicked. It wasn't like this time. They were kind of losing. They had to run away from you. As after they do run away, you will see sort of Win getting out of the van, wounded. You almost got them this time. So as next time.
Yeah. Let's hope we get them next time.
As you see,
You
like
good?
she's bleeding all.
She's gonna help her get up.
Thank you. It's eve before I need to recover myself. As she'll open a portal, and as you will all go through it back to her domain, and she rests for a bit and says, "Mind staying here a bit with me? Keep company."
Of course. Whatever you need.
As she is sort of gonna lie down and put her head in your lap, and well, for all intents and purposes, seems to fall asleep peacefully, quietly. As yeah, keep your.
Turn the macro
I
off.
can't believe this.
Oh god.
This is another.
The macro.
think I've
the
never succeeded.
macro, baby.
Tamara, this is called reaping. You are sowing. This is the reaping.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
this is what we'll go. This is what you call fucking karma content. You deserve this. You.
Yeah, you look at her and she's sleeping so peacefully. As we'll fade to black on that scene. As Stina, once you're back in the Inferno Club.
Real quick. Actually, yeah, no, because the thing is, she can talk to Callie after she handles the business in the Inferno Club.
Yeah. As you meet up and Abdon looks smugly at something. So now you're back. How did it go?
For Ashley safe, Wynn's still alive. She apparently has a bunch of werewolves that are rather dedicated to her safety.
Might have been my fault. I'll admit, I got a bit upset at the Darius comment with Mr. E. Might have done something rash.
What did you do?
I found the guy he wanted to prop up, and I sent, I decapitated him and sent him head in the box. Chicago. I sent it to Freya. Assume if Freya is talking with Maya. Probably no.
You know, maybe a few days ago I would have been sympathetic, but from what I understand, this man tried to kill a person to usurp power, and his children blindly followed him to what seems to be their doom. Forgive me if I'm a little indifferent.
Oh, I am as well. But well, the city is gonna be smooth sailing, I think, between Rebecca, Kira, and some of the other people. Even if Freya starts moving in the background, I'll be honest, I'm less worried about that. Because, well, honestly, because I have people like you on my side. Even if she starts causing problems, I'll have strong agents to rely upon.
Christina will just nod at that.
Plus, I may be manipulating Rebecca a bit more. Guess we'll see whose puppets are better. Unlike Freya, I've discovered the benefits of I would call it human ingenuity, but as Darius likes to keeps repeating, reframing a problem. I think Rebecca is gonna be much more motivated by her newfound love for Tiffany than any, well, self-obsessed desires or greed. Apparently, you fight for others, you fight a bit harder than when you fight for yourself.
Most people tend to, yeah.
Was there something else?
We found Wynn. She was in the back of Ashley's van. Ashley and Wynn were in a state of undress, and out of character coming wrong. Darius is also in a state of undress, right?
No, he wasn't. He was just talking
was.
with her.
Right. Darius was trying to talk to her, to Wynn. I'll be honest, I am a little. I don't know. I am a little concerned. He seemingly thinks that there's, I don't know, something he can work with in Wynn, something that can be, I don't know if it's salvaged or directed. I think he's wrong. I think he's completely wrong. I think he's going to get himself hurt.
Yes,
I don't
unfortunately,
know.
per the rules of our contract, I can't keep Darius here if he collects the souls from me.
I know, but I'm. When the inevitable happens and he either realizes there's nothing there, or if the worst happens and he does get hurt. I'm telling you this so it's not a surprise. Talking to him was
know he's gonna
like a
get.
brick wall.
If you think I don't know, I've known he's gonna get eventually hurt. He relies on his stupid, dumb luck, carry him through situation after situation. Of course, eventually it's gonna run out. I think I know that, and I'm one step away from throwing him into the abyss and making sure he never finds the way out. You don't need to remind me.
I'm sorry, Abaddon.
You have other businesses to attend to. I must preoccupy myself with something before I kill someone else. She's gonna move. She's gonna take her leave. Clearly, like, upset with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Christina does need to go talk to Callie because turns out she's not going to be sticking around in Columbus, so she doesn't have that talk with Callie about what Callie's going to do.
Yeah, that's a good point. You'll take your leave and go find her back at the hotel, as you see that as you get there, the door handle has been like fucking broken. The door's like slightly cracked.
Christina will kind of cautiously push the door open.
As you see, she is talking to Colton. Before they kind of like both turn towards you.
Colton?
Christina?
Nice to see that you made it out.
Well, that's technically correct.
Dina's just at that. She's gonna say, "Perks of your new deal, or are you something else now?"
I don't think you could consider me mortal.
Yeah, but most supernaturals, if they fight full werewolves, do tend to just stay down if they get knocked down.
Suppose that's true. I'm not most supernaturals now, am I?
No,
The only time
certainly
I'm gonna
not.
rest is once my oath of vengeance is complete. As like Callie's gonna like kind of catch his like arm and I yank it back. Like looks towards her and says, I suppose that's true as well. He like turns to you and says, I believe you've had an impact on her.
Good one, I hope. I hope.
My oath still stands. You, with her, and with others. I am not gonna be a shield. But suppose one can swear more than just an oath of vengeance.
Christina can smile at that. Yeah. I don't know if the angel hunters have reached out to you yet or not. It's kind of a busy few days.
I believe they are traveling to New York. They're not already there. I will meet with them eventually. There is a query I must find there.
Fucking sounds like a lot of shit's gonna be happening in New York. See the camera.
Take care, Christina, and remember, anytime you have need of me, not as a shield, but as a sword, may call upon me. Take care of yourself.
I'll try. And anytime the future's unclear, the path is confusing, don't hesitate to give me a call.
He'll sort of nod and say that I've already know a good oracle that's in New York. Eniko is there as we speak. Promise to help me out.
That's good. That's good. She's a lot more experienced at divining than I am. She has a good head on her shoulders, and seems like she's got a good heart too, from what little I've interacted with her.
Was that true as well? Take care, Christine. He'll turn to Callie and say, you as well. Speak later. I'm gonna make his way out.
She's gonna walk to Callie and she's gonna say, "We do need to talk a bit. Not sure how much longer I'm actually gonna be in Columbus. Actually, Abaddon's gonna have me moving around with a few of her other trusted people, put fires out, solve problems." And kind of want to touch the base with you and see what you want to do. If you want to stay in Columbus, I can set things up for you, introduce you to people.
She is gonna sort of look after like Colton as he like walked away.
She'll, at that, she'll say, "Do you wanna go with him?"
Like nods.
She'll say, "Yeah." She'll say, "Gonna be honest, he's gonna need someone with him, and not sure how much I can actually help him with the road he's on."
And a smile, nod, and get up. Give you a tight hug.
She'll hug her back and she'll say, "And listen, same to you. You need my help at all? I'm probably gonna be somewhere in the world. Luckily, with the Inferno Club, teleportation's not an impossible feat, so never that far away, actually."
Gonna like quickly nod and smile before running off after Colton. As that, you heading back to the Inferno Club, presumably. Uniting
Yeah.
with Claudia.
I mean, I was gonna say, what time is it exactly?
In the day?
In the day, yeah.
Probably evening, why?
Evening. Listen, luckily, I mean, Christina does have a rich father who does, right? She does get some money from. Because, well, Christina's gonna buy a set of rings. Wedding bands, to be specific.
Yeah. You wanna head with the wedding bangs, surprise her?
That I do.
And you'll return a bit later then, after procuring the items. And you find her in her room.
Hey, Claudia.
Hey, heard how things went. Glad to see you're all right.
She'll nod and she'll say, "More or less things turned out all right. I I was wondering. I have an artistic question. No, I haven't picked your brain about that topic in a long time."
Nods.
She'll just say, "So do you think the color of this ring matches your eyes?" She'll just show the ring, the band.
You present them, she's gonna like smile and laugh and say, well, I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Gonna
That
sort
there
of
is.
gonna let you put it on her hand as she puts the other one on yours, and She's gonna embrace you and give you one last kiss. As on that scene